A true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And it's Mazraoui. And here's Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Amrabat. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Spread out to the left. That has been cut short. Unahi shifted upfield. He is through here. Mazraoui. Here it is, crossed in. Marquinhos gets it away. Danilo. Marquinhos. Played towards the other side. Alexandro. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Rafinha. Amrabat does really well to win the ball there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Ben Seguir. It's a mighty effort! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Ben Seguir. Nice physical challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Alexandro. Gerson, aim forwards. Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior. There's the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Joelinton. Gently done. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Gerson. Vinicius Junior. Over to the left. Alexandro going full steam ahead down the left flank. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, shooting chance! It's a loose ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Calmly anticipates. Gerson. Rodrigo. Danger averted for now. Away. That's a throw. Looks across and plays it in. Alexandro crossed in once more. Joelinton. Out to the left it goes. Aimed in towards the centre.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Alexandro clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
En-Nesyri chasing after it. And it's Hakimi. Unahi. And here's En-Nesyri. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Mazraoui. Brazil are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
Unahi. And here's En-Nesyri! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
En-Nesyri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Gerson can get it clear. And it's Hakimi. Nadir. And here's En-Nesyri. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
En-Nesyri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mazraoui plays it short. Swings in across. Danilo attempts a clearance. And here's Brahim Diaz. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Nadir Amrabat. Brazil needing to chase the game already. Unahi played out to the left flank. He's got space in the area. Tries to get it clear. Rodrigo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Alexandro. Rafinha. Gerson. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. And here's on the finish! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Morocco really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And it's hoisted clear. Brahim Diaz, and he's gone backward here. Amrabat crosses it in. No, he's overshot the green. Marquinhos played over towards the opposite flank. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha looking to run onto it. Oh, they could be caught out here. Rafinha. And there's the shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Brahim Diaz. That's really well manoeuvred. Ben Sekir. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Gerson. And it's played forward. Danilo is onto it in a flash. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
But they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bruno Guimaraes, forwards and with intent. Alexandro. And here's Rafinha. He's being urged to shoot. Vinicius Junior has given away a free kick. And here's Endaziri. Ben Seguir. Oh, sweet feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Nice control. Cross from Hakimi. Marquinhos tries to clear. Linton. And here's the chance to counter. Jason. Unahi. Hakimi done delicately. Oh, some tackle that. Ben Seguir. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Linton. Gerson. Bruno Guimaraes. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
En-Nesyri tries to thread one through. Oh, that's nice. Oh, what a climb! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Morocco really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
He has found a way through. Amrabat with the clearance. Moved on forwards. Unahi. Hakimi. Jason. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's En-Nesyri. And it's Nadir. Muscular approach does pay off here. Linton. Alexandro. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha played into the box. Nadir. Brahim Diaz. Ben Seguir. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Alexandro getting this one clear. And it's Amrabat. Mazraoui puts them all in. Gerson. Linton. Rafinha, now he's off and running. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Vinicius Junior providing and climbs up big. Couldn't quite control it.
That's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Marquinhos. Gerson. The ball is loose and the chase is on. En-Nesyri! It's anyone's ball now. Could be danger here. Brahim Diaz. Oh, it's come loose. And that has been clubbed away. Aguirre. Aim forwards. Mazraoui. And here's Brahim Diaz. Amrabat. Amrabat played out towards the right wing. Unahi. Rodrigo. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Hakimi forwards and with intent. And here's Brahim Diaz. Out towards the flank. Played in by Mazraoui. Oh, smashing header! And he's heaved it away. And it's played forward. Marquinhos. Joelinton. Rafinha. Rodrigo! Mighty close.
Rodrigo, oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Alexandro. And it's Joelinton. And here's Vinicius Junior. Delivered across. Hakimi is there and he can get that clear. Ben Sagir, who's set up one goal so far. Unahi, gently done. Unahi. That's good play. Mazraoui. That's very neat. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Time to deliver. And here's Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz! That's really well manoeuvred. Gabriel attempts a clearance. Amrabat. And it's made its way to him. And it's Nadir. Chance here to counter. And he's picked out the run. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha knocks it out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Jesson. And here's Rafinha. Joelinton. Proves too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's found the way through. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Diaz. Marquinhos tries to clear. Brahim Diaz. That's going to go a long way. Have it back and can go again. Nadir, aim forwards. Ben Seguir! He'll try to keep this alive. Rafinha. Has a look and plays it forward. Great work on the overlap. Danilo. Hakimi shifted upfield. Unahi. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Marquinhos. Marquinhos gently done. And back to the goalkeeper. Nadir. Oh, there's a probing ball. In the series, chasing after it. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now, who's going to be first to this? Gerson. Bruno Guimaraes. Spread out to the left. And here's Vinicius Junior. Brahim Diaz. Driven forward. Bruno Guimaraes. Joelinton. Played out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Corner given. Alexandro goes short. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Gerson. Rodrigo. Very nicely done. Danilo, backward it goes. Danilo with the cross. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bruno Guimaraes. Joelinton. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Diaz. Amrabat. Mazraoui. And here's Brahim Diaz. Oh, it's come loose. Brahim Diaz has got himself a free kick. Defending of the desperate variety. Might be danger here. Ben Seguir. Danilo. Gerson. And that could set him on his way. Moved on forwards. Ben Seguir looks to get on the end of this. Gerson. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nadir. Looking to break at pace. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gabriel. Linton. Rafinha. That is good strength. Cleared without complication. That is a little undercooked. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rafinha. And here's Rodrigo. Danilo. Can he finish? And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And that has been cleared. Unai. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Brahim Diaz. And it's played forward. And it's hoisted clear. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That is a brilliant interception. Mazraoui. Mazraoui, forwards and with intent. Amrabat. Aim forwards. En-Nesyri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Succumbs to the pressure. Could move up a gear here. Nadir into the channel. That's been slipped through. Brahim Diaz. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Matheus Cunha. The message is clear. None shall pass. And it's been played through. Bruno Guimaraes gets over and intercepts. Gerson. Matheus Cunha moved on forwards. Aguirre. Nadir. And it's Diaz. Brahim Diaz. Will play through for the wide man. That is lovely. Great chance! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Brazil, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Gerson. Gabriel. Mathias Cunha. That's really well manoeuvred. Mazraoui. Brahim Diaz. Mazraoui. Quality ball. Gabriel cuts it out. Bruno Guimaraes. Rodrigo. Danilo. And he cuts out the supply. Nadir. Hakimi, gently done. And back to the keeper they go. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Mathias Cunha. Bruno Guimaraes. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha. Shapes to shoot! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nadir. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ben Sekir. A lot. Oh, they could be caught out here. Throws in his head. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's played forward. Unahi. Amrabat. Unahi. And it's Hakimi. Oh, nice touch. And here's En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Mazraoui shifted upfield. Danilo. This looks promising. Tries a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Bruno Guimaraes. And the shot's on here. Brahim Diaz gets it away. Brahim Diaz was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Aguirre goes forward. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
En-Nesyri given the lift of his goal. Well, they could break here. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. And the counter is on. Unahi. And it's Diaz. Thinks one through. And he's there to get it away. Referee's given a throw. Amrabat. Mazraoui. That's tidy. Now that's a fine challenge. That's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Chance! He can get that clear. Alexandro. Oh, he's found support out wide. That has been knocked clear.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Gerson, aim forwards. Rafinha, and it's lofted through here. Aguirre. Nadir, gently done. En-Nesyri. Now it's En-Nesyri. The cross comes in.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
There are a few waiting for it. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he comes up trumps again. Marquinhos with the clearance. And it's Amrabat. Ben Sakir. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's played forward. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Danilo. He's got away. And here's Vinicius Junior. Matheus Cunha. Over to the left. Now the delivery. Carries far too far and out of play. Amrabat. That's been drilled forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's well done, really robust. Alexandro. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Gerson. Moved on forwards. Danilo. It's gone for a throw-in. Aguirre. Unahi. Ben Sakir. Forwards and with intent. Danilo. Lobbed in behind. Rodrigo. A chance to play it in. Rodrigo crosses it in. And they've got rid. Gerson. Oh, it's played into the area. Bruno Guimaraes. Matheus Cunha. Goes for the shot! Oh, that was close. And it's Nadir. That's a nicely shaped ball. Matheus Cunha. Gerson. Out to the right. Hakimi makes the interception. Aguirre, long ball upfield. And it's come back to the keeper. Marquinhos. Danilo. Brazil keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Matheus Cunha. Gerson. And here's Rodrigo. Danilo. Tries a deft little ball. Gets his head on it! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Gabriel. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's played forward. Rafinha. Oh, good spread. Played out to the right. Can he deliver? Showing good feet. He's in a great position. Amrabat gets it clear. And that's been won straight back. Gabriel. Matheus Cunha. Gerson. Danilo. Decent chance! Good take, and in he goes again! Matheus has another go! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, not the best of headers. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Brazil getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Bruno Guimaraes. Ben Seguir. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Alex, diving header! Gabriel spread out to the left. Alexandro. That's really well manoeuvred. Matheus Cunha. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Rodrigo. Purring through the gears. Nesiri. Nesiri. Adli. Najrawi. Adli. Proves too strong. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Alexandro with the short one. Adli. Up towards the front line. Rodrigo played out towards the right wing. It's run loose here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gerson. Marquinhos. Matheus Cunha. Gabriel shifted upfield. Alexandro looking to get on the end of this. Tries to get it clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Matheus Cunha. Bruno Guimaraes. Hakimi aim forwards. Unahi. Ben Sagir. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Adli. Najrawi. Oh, that's neat.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Gabriel played into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Mazraoui wins the duel this time. Nadir. Now he's got space here. Morocco have got it back and they'll have another go. Can he latch on to this? He has found the way through.
Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Lofted upfield. Bruno Guimaraes cuts out the pass. Gabriel. Gerson. Gabriel. Matheus Cunha. Gabriel, gently done. So, what can they make of this? And it's Nadir. Adli. Oh, good spread. Mazraoui puts the ball in. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Hakimi. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Out for a throw. Now it's Ben Seguir. Unahi. Hakimi aim forwards. And he's straight offside. Alisson sends that a long way. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Moved on forwards.
Morocco clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Adli, and he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Adli really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Marquinhos. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That is a great pick out. He's cut it out.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Danilo. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Matheus Cunha. And here's Rafinha. Matheus Cunha.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Matheus Cunha into the last 5 minutes. It'll be a throw-in. Brazil making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So nearly the perfect ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Bruno Guimaraes.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Marquinhos. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior has been caught there, it's a foul. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Matheus Cunha!
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Gerson. Rafinha.
Brazil really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And it's played forward, and nicely intercepted. Adli, now it's Adli. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And there's going to be another change here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Unahi. Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Brazil going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Oh, can he get onto this? And claimed it back swiftly. Played into space out wide. That has found him in acres of space.
Brazil really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, played right into his path. Adli. And that's out of reach. Matheus Cunha. And that was very necessary. Brazil have reclaimed it. That's a throw. Adli. Najraoui. Nadir. Unahi. And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. How would you sum up